What do you think about this? This might be irritating because I'm just wondering. Sometimes like when I develop technology, I gotta think like what would work for me, and generally this works for me. But the part that does maybe doesn't work for me because it's never been happening is this idea that I would receive a professional score. I would receive a professional score. Maybe that's not professional. I don't know. Like, I mean, we're not Uber drivers here on this call. Um, but I also think that if it's concretely um, linked to actions that people care about and people get rewards for that, I think people, wouldn't be. If they get an extra $100 a week, they probably wouldn't be unhappy about it. But I wonder what you feel about this idea of a score, because it wasn't intended to be um, uh,
Punitive.
upsetting. Yeah, upsetting. It was intended to say like,
But then
I really
the
care about you.
score,
You guys are all 5 stars, so let's reward you for that.
but it's basically tied to what of their assigned tasks they've completed, right?
Yeah.
So it's not really critical in the sense that someone's saying that we're saying like you have a lower score because you didn't shower this resident well enough. Like, right? It's not, it's just whether you did your job or not.
Yeah, it's
And so the way
outputs.
I see it is if they're not doing their job, they should be held accountable for it anyways, score or not, right? And if they are completing the tasks that they should each day, then they're just getting positive reinforcement for it.
Yeah. I mean, I know you guys are all gonna be like 5 star users, um, but just
Well,
know.
as you know, Wilson, too, it's going to be really important in this new environment. Everything's data driven, so having the feedback, the data to, kind of identify where there are opportunities for improvement and how to get there. I think getting that feedback is important. I know, when I was in practice, our hospital had, it was kind of de-identified, but basically we were rated in certain categories on how we handled certain things, and you kind of saw where you were in relationship to the rest of the team. It's kind of blinded, so you didn't know who the other folks were, but
Yeah.
you saw where you were in position. Of course, you didn't want to be lost on the list, so it was a powerful motivator.
Yeah. And we can do it well. Like, I think people get offended with, assessment if A, they're not in full control over the work that is being asked of them. And then on the flip side, if it's stupid, right? So I don't think we need to use either of those standards. And just again, no, we can always change it too. If you don't like the stars, we take the star. We can take the stars away.